Emerge families, it's Danielle Carey from Emerge Pediatric Therapy, the Carey office, and today we're going to be talking about holiday activities that support your child's language development as well as their sensory processing system. So I want to share some ideas that you guys can use in the month of December to keep your kids busy. These ideas can be for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for Kwanzaa. You would just modify the task slightly to meet your family's tradition that you celebrate. So one thing that I love to recommend is dollar store finds. You can find some amazing crafts and really cheap materials at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, the dollar store. I was able to snag the snowman, gingerbread, and Christmas tree felt board that have felt pieces that you can decorate with. And about December, I put them up, and then my kids get to decorate, take them down, make them silly, mix them up for the whole season, and it's super fun. Something else that they really like to do is sometimes I will take painter's tape and I will make a triangle on maybe our window going outside on the door, and then we'll decorate paper ornaments. So we'll color it, we'll decorate it, normally on construction paper is best. Then we take a paintbrush, a little bit of water, you put that on the paper and you can stick that up on your sliding glass door. While you're doing that, that's a great sensory activity and language activity because you can have your child tell you about what they're doing. I'm coloring this blue. I'm putting up the square. I'm putting on the star. Things like that to get them engaged in talking. Another idea that's really fun are wordless YouTube videos. Now, we can link some for Christmas activities. I will try to find some for Kwanzaa and for Hanukkah as well. If not, you can always take some home videos and take the sound off of when you guys are celebrating these times. And what you're going to do is you're going to talk about some emotional inferencing. How do you think they felt? Making predictions, asking questions, responding to questions, expanding sentences. Maybe your child said, "I light it." And you can say, "Oh, you lit the fourth candle on the menorah," or expanding that language for them to give them that scaffold and take them to the next level. We can also be looking at problem solving, and maybe in these wordless YouTube videos, there's a problem with one of the characters and we got to figure out how to solve it. We can come up with possible solutions. We could also have our child retell the story that they saw. So maybe there's no words at all and we don't have any narration at the end. What happened? What do you think happened first, then last? And keep it super simple. That's another fun thing to do around Christmas. Baking cookies. And I want to say it's 1986. My grandmother started a cookie bake for all of her children and then grandchildren and now great-grandchildren. And we actually had our cookie bake yesterday. We made thousands, I'm telling you, thousands of cookies. Almond, peanut butter, raised raisin, chocolate chip. And then we separate them out between our families. But if you're not doing that with a bunch of people and you're just doing it with your child, you can give them a direction. I want you to stir this, or you give them two directions. Get the flour, bring it to the table, and work on that direction following. Work on their attention to task and get sensory input. As my daughter was playing in the flour yesterday, she said, "This is great for my sensory system." And I said, "Yeah, it really is." Having your kids help you decorate for the holiday, maybe decorating a Christmas tree or putting up lights for Hanukkah or celebrating with your different colored candles for Kwanzaa. I think that is really great, and talking about where the traditions started. So in our family, we took a little bit of my husband's traditions, we took a little bit of my traditions, and then we started our own traditions. And it's really cool to talk to them and tell them where they came from and kind of whose house they started at. Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa scavenger hunt. So any activities that are involved in your holiday, you don't have to make it fancy. You can take a sheet of paper and draw a picture of an ornament, a picture of a menorah, a picture of the Star of David, a picture of the four green, I believe green, red, and black candles for Kwanzaa, and then have them walk around the house or walk around the neighborhood and check off as they're finding those things on the scavenger hunt. Another great idea is Christmas headbands. I don't know if everyone's familiar with the game Headbands, but it's a blue or red headband. You put a card on it, and then you have to take turns asking each other questions to figure out what's on your head. You can also do it the other way, where the person describes to you what's on your head. So maybe you have a candy cane here, and if you're doing this describing one, the parent would say, "The thing on your head is shaped like a cane. It's red and white with stripes, and it tastes like peppermint," and let them guess. And if they were asking, they would maybe say, "Can I eat it?" No. Can I touch it? Can I see it? Does it have antlers? Questions like that to try to figure out, oh, it's Rudolph, the reindeer. That's another idea. Story time. Get all those Christmas stories out and read them with your kids and point out the pictures and ask them questions as you're going through is another great Christmas activity for you to do. And the final recommendation I have for holiday activities is Christmas songs. I know everyone has different feelings about Christmas songs. In our family, the rule was always you didn't start Christmas songs until after Thanksgiving. This year, I broke that rule and I started a little bit early. I needed a little bit more joy this season. And it was fine, and my kids love it. They sing along. And then what we did is we started a Friday night kind of slumber party in our loft, and we have a TV up here, and we did the claymation old Christmas movies from when we were kids, and it was really cool to kind of see how they experienced it and enjoyed that. We hope that you have a wonderful holiday season, no matter what you're celebrating, and we're going to be really excited to see you after the holiday and hear all about it. Thanks so much.